Hello, hello! Welcome in, Satoros and Joe. Thank you for bringing more chicken jokes, Joe. Alright! I know last we left off with this game, we had just entered Area 0, and we will go back there tonight, but I figure we could maybe do the remaining classes here at the Academy first, and then make our way back there. I know I haven't done most of the classes on stream. I don't actually remember if I did any of them on stream. I figure I should maybe include some of them in the playthrough. Oh. Joe says, I was texting the girlfriend, but I think she fell asleep. What do I do? Need advice. Is she home and fell asleep? If she's home and fell asleep, I would let her sleep. Unless you know she was in the middle of something that urgently needed getting done. You might just be busy, Joe. Sleep is important. If it was an urgent conversation, of course, you could always try calling her, but I would, if it were me, I would let them sleep. If it wasn't urgent. Oh, but then again, you all know my relationship with sleep. I'm of the opinion that I could always use more because insomnia. Good morning, Mr. Naruto. What class would you like to take? History 4. You'd like history with Miss Rayford? She only sleeps 4 hours a day? That's not enough. Then definitely let her sleep, Joe. Unless you're saying that's 4 hours, like a 4-hour nap in addition to normal sleep. Clarify, which one is it? Oh, trying to get her to sleep properly like a normal person. Yeah, no. 4 hours is not enough. If she fell asleep, let her sleep. If you want, you could text sweet dreams if you fell asleep. And then just leave it at that. No, 4 hours is not enough. Oh, I would be very grumpy on 4 hours of sleep every day. To be fair, I don't actually know how much I get, because the sleep that I do get is interrupted in the middle of the night, which is miserable. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Would not wish that on anyone, but... Oh... Joe says, if I told you what she does, you'd even think she's more mental. I don't know what that means. I don't think she's crazy for getting 4 hours. If she's... It's... You know, it depends what your body is capable of. Like, for me, again, I struggle to sleep. So maybe she's only... Maybe she also struggles to sleep, and that's why she gets only 4 hours. I feel like for most people, 4 hours of sleep is not a choice. Or, you know, minimal sleep in general is not a choice, but... Oh... Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. But yeah, I guess my answer to that question then, with the additional context, is if she hasn't responded in a while and you think she's fallen asleep, just text, if you've fallen asleep, then sweet dreams, and maybe like a smiley face or something. I don't know. That's what I would do. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. You did that already? Okay, good. Then that's good. That's a good plan. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Sudoruto. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? I presume planks with writing on. Correct. Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. That's not a pursuit of knowledge, that's just a reasonable assumption. The other 2 were far less reasonable. Oh. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality, I guess. I pressed the button a little too fast. I assume it said quality. Maybe. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So, the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night... Joe says, "How was Monday, Jen?" It was good! Satoros and I used our special glasses that we got that we were gifted by my parents to look at the partial eclipse, so that was neat. Did you clean the tears after Saturday? Yes, I didn't cry for that long, Joe. I held it in for most of the ending until the very end when it broke. When the music just hit me. You did, no shame. I mean, it's a good ending. But yeah, today was good. It was warm. We went for a walk. Saw a little bit of the eclipse. I don't know. The boys didn't uber misbehave at all today. All in all, an adequate day. How was your day, Joe? So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Oh, is that the time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alas, so ends today's lesson. If you are interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. Hint, 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 apparently. Welcome in, Astro... Is that a Joe? Is it Astro Joe? I'm not sure if that's a 0 or an O. Tell me how to pronounce your name, and if you have a preferred nickname, let me know. But welcome in. Aww. And I will allow your message, Joe, since since I apparently am the first one to see it. And I know Satoros is lurking. I don't know how present he is in chat. So it was an uneventful day. The boss decided to leave for the week. Okay. Oh, I said it right? Good. Thank you. Thank you for confirming, Astro Joe. Oh. Joe says, "So long, boys. I'm off to Spain. Enjoy." Wait, are you actually off to Spain, Joe? If so, have a nice time. I've been to Barcelona. Barcelona was a nice trip. Oh, the boss is. Okay. Sorry, I didn't follow that. You're off to the cold and damp. Well, sometimes that's just how life do be. Oh. I'm laughing there not at you being subjected to cold and damp, but at me saying that sentence in a very stupid way, just to clarify. Good morning, Miss Rudeau. What class would you like to take? History 5. You'd like history with Miss Ryfor? Yes. Look at that Psyduck. Not a care in the world. Oh, to be a Psyduck at the front desk. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. This is my first playthrough, Astro Joe. I've been sort of meandering about with this playthrough, but we're finally almost done. Maybe we're finishing tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. Astro Joe says, how have you liked it? I've enjoyed streaming it and having, chat to come along with come along on the ride with it for me. Not my favorite Pokemon game, let's say. It has been a little disappointing not being, going to cities and not having them be fully explorable. I grew up on Pokemon games where you could go into every building and talk to every NPC. And it was kind of a bummer for me to have the cities feel so empty in this game. But it's still Pokemon, so I'm still mildly enjoying it. Just not my favorite, that's all. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. I trust that you all remember our lesson before the midterm exam concerning the great crater of Paldea and its interior, Area 0. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean emperor. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area 0 Expedition. Astro Joe says, that's fair, lol. Have you had any shiny luck? Yes! I had one random shiny. I don't remember what it was. Saturos, if you're here, was it a Spoink? We could easily check this once I go to my boxes once we're done with this class, because I know I put it at the bottom of a box, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, whatever it was. I wasn't going out of my way to look for one, and I haven't done anything with sandwiches or anything or breeding to increase odds of shiny chance, but yeah, it was a while ago. I know, I didn't think you would remember, but I figure if you were lurking, you might remember. We can check after this class. But yes, I found one shiny organically without trying, which was very exciting. Okay, I read that bit. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area 0, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Pseudo-Rudo. Let's see if you were paying attention. What was the name of the team that first made it to the deepest reaches of the Great Crater? I love how there's Survey Corps here to trip anyone up who play Legends Arceus. It was the expedition, right? Okay, correct. To pick up on and remember a term I simply slipped into the flow of the lecture, you really are quite the clever one. The correct name for this team was the Area 0 Expedition. The record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. This record is now known as the Violet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area 0. The Violet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Violet book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy on one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read if you're interested. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas. Words. See you there next time. I'm gonna have to check. I don't recall finding that book downstairs, but we can look. Astro Joe says, I'm bummed they didn't add the shiny noise like they did in Legends. It's so easy to pass them by if you aren't really looking. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, because some shinies do not have, like, very different... Why are you downstairs? Why are you downstairs? Hello? Anywho, I was just about to say, some shinies do not look drastically different than the regular versions. Like, for, I know Pikachu is just slightly oranger, right? For the shiny, and then there's, the Gengar line, which doesn't look very different unless it's the Mega Evolved one, right? It's just a slightly different hue of purple. Okay, that's not new. He's just here, and I can't talk to him. Oh, never mind, I can't talk to him. Okay. Oh, why hello there, young Sudowoodo. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought and didn't notice your approach. I feel I must again apologize for what transpired in the schoolyard. Didn't bother me. Ah, that is very magnanimous of you. That woman who showed up is a dragon tamer, and relative of mine, I might add. You see, I came from a very long line of trainers who specialize in dragon-type Pokémon. Just says, pretty late here, I'll lurk though. Have a good night, Joe! Thanks for stopping in. There was a child in our family who was expected to stand at its head and lead it to greatness. But the young lad, rebellious little fellow that he was, ran away from home one day. He made quite the show of it, too, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot happened since then, and now he's the art teacher and Elite Four member before you. After I so rudely took my leave during our last conversation, my dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching and return home at last. I've been told the current leader of my family, that is to say, my father, is in poor health. Oh, but I do apologize. Perhaps I am not cut out for teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on and on at his own student? You're a great teacher. I question the fact that we don't do any actual art in your classes, but sure. Ah, my dear Sudowoodo, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Feel trusted by Mr. Hassel. Are you done? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought. Okay. Now that I'm done being distracted by Mr. Hassel, let's check my boxes. Yeah, I feel like the other thing that would help with shinies is if they walked around with like a little sparkle animation. That would help. Because then it wouldn't matter if they had a noise or if they weren't an obvious color. But of course they don't have that, so. RIP. Oh, I think it actually was a Spoink. Spoink! That was my shiny! Oh, anywho. I was not wrong, apparently. I actually remembered something. You'll love to see it. Okay. Let's see if we can find this mysterious book. Oh, is it down here? Are you looking at it? Are you looking at it? Why, if it isn't Pseudorudo from Class 1A? Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yes. Do tell. It is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokémon. As these Pokémon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokémon wielders to defend the country and, after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokémon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So, what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? I've seen more dubious in Pokemon games turn out to be true. Very astute of you. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. Became even closer with Miss Ryfort. I'm still investigating that old fairy tale. You must await further reports from me. Okay, so I assume that because she was down here, that means there is not an actual book we can inspect. Is that correct? Types and moves 1. No, thank you. Book entitled The Uva Academy School Song. No. Yeah, I imagine that was probably it. The only books I've noticed here are green, and I would be very disappointed if the Violet book was green. Oh, types and moves 2. No, thank you. Oh, never mind. There is actually a Violet book. It's the Violet book, the mysterious purple tome. Do you want to read it? I don't think that was here before. Maybe? Which section would you like to read? Maybe. Oh, that's. This is a lot of information. Hold on. The Great Crater of Paldea. A photograph from the survey team's point of ingress to the crater, which is visible in the background. Luck favored us with fine weather, making for a smooth outset, but clouds obscured the crater's distant depths, where the treasure of legend is said to lie. Now, onward and downward. I'm glad that the chapter was 1 page. I was about to be very nervous for a second about how long we would be sitting here reading. The adventure into Area Zero. Within the Great Crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokémon as we had never seen. It is inhospitable to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown is to humankind sleeps in the depths. The adventure into Area Zero. A photograph of a spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers in the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? Regardless, they seem as if they must hold some meaning. Area 0 cartograph. Okay, we've got a little map. Ish. Map thing. Sort of. Ledges form a spiral down the inner walls of Area 0, offering a path of descent. Vegetation and sources of water are here as well. Legends tell that precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept in Area 0's depths, protected by some manner of guardian. It's a Lego! Oh. By a survey team member. Surprisingly, the Pokemon species we observed in the upper strata of Area 0 seemed little different from those seen outside the crater. Now and then, we heard unfamiliar cries from the lower strata. Monsters of Area 0. As we descend further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I notice a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. I love the guy's face on the bottom half of that illustration. Oh, I love the gibble. That's a good little gibble. Area 0 was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. During our descent into Area 0, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. Even determining the nature of the metal seems beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. Countless days into our descent, we reached at last the very depths of the Great Crater. There we found a cave with formations of gemstone, shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over treasure deep within the crater. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon as envisioned by our sketch artists. The compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area 0's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting this sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. And that's just scribbles. A phantom memory. During our exploration of Area 0's depths, I, Heath, strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place, as if in a dream. I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. Our generous sponsor. The author, Heath, pictured with the director of Uva Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Area 0 expedition possible, and the data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. About the author. Heath, author of the Violet book, shown here with his partner Cyclozar, a natural historian as well as a writer. He was chosen for the Area Zero expedition and penned this account upon returning from the great crater of Paldea. Cyclozar aided the expedition as well by bearing the team's luggage and equipment. I want to guess that says a risk Pokemon, but I'm not sure that makes sense as a title. While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a... Not sure what that is. It bore a something with layers of overlapping hexagons. Shell, maybe? Something with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious brilliant disc, I guess? So a disc Pokemon? Interesting. I don't understand why that was written in code. If this is a published book? That's weird. Okay, put away the book. Alright, well that was interesting and topical, because we're going to be doing Area Zero content today. Let's resume the class. Good evening, Pseudo-Rudo. What class would you like to take? The only one I have left. You'd like history with Miss Rayford? Yes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today is our last class, so I would like to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? Alas, 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably toward the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march toward the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? Sure! So you agree with me, do you, Pseudo-Rudo? However, I'm afraid I risk incurring the wrath of our dear director if I stray from the curriculum. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon. The technology behind para-orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore that area. And around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were, in fact, terrestrialized Pokemon. Hey, Sword Monkey, welcome in! However, when those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded, and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Pseudo-Rudo. Answer me this. What is the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrestrial phenomenon mystery? I presume Toro. Correct. To think that you, a new transfer to our academy, could correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Toro unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our Academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends my history classes. Our next session will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Maybe also turn up the webcam brightness a little bit if this was on. As it's starting to get a little darker in here. I might actually just be able to switch to this setting. Good enough. That'll do. Okay. Let's go. Final time. I'm ready to cheat. I have the answers if I need them. Good evening, Miss Urudo. What class would you like to take? History final. You'd like history with Miss Rayford? Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Greetings, my little students. It is time for our final examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the area within the Great Crater of Paldea called? Area 0. How many years ago was this academy founded? No idea! Let's cheat! Let's cheat! 805. Thank you, Internet. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about the 4 treasures? The fan, right? Yes. B, a folding fan. Which Area 0 expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? E. Definitely not Link from Link's Awakening. Or is it... No, it is Link from Link's Awakening that gets renamed to Thief, right? I'm not thinking of A Link to the Past. Link. Whatever. Regardless, the answer's Heath. How many years ago did Professor Turo invent Terra Orbs? 10! But I can double check. Yes, 10! Your time is up. Put your writing utensils down. You must excuse that last question. It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test. But alas, the director forced me to include it. So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Oh. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. Let's see how you did on your history test. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score. Congratulations. Ms. Ryfort asked us to give this reward to any students who passed the exam. Thank you. You have now finished all of your classes and passed all of their exams. I have this for you from Director Clavel. Okay. Anything else? Now you can focus all of your efforts on this year's treasure hunt. Be careful out there. That really it. No cutscene, no nothing. Ooh. Okay, let's see if there's any teacher interactions we can have before we leave. Oh, there's a bunch. Wait, there's another one here. Hold on, there's another one here. There's one right here. Where is she? Where's the lady? Rayfort. It's Rayfort. Where are you? You downstairs, upstairs? Where are you at? Maybe she's upstairs? Okay, not seeing her. Let's go look upstairs. Welcome in, Nightmare Shadow 2006. Shadow appeared. Shadow! Welcome in. I forget. Have I already asked you what I should be calling you? Should I just be calling you Shadow? Please confirm. Let me know. I want to make sure I know what to call you. Sometimes I forget. Where is Professor Ryford? Where is she? Hello? Nightmare Shadow is okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming. I don't remember the statue. Have I ever been up here? I feel like I must have been up here at some point, but I don't remember being up here. Okay, no, but seriously, where is this professor? It says she's here. Is she only here during the day? Shadow says, need help? You're welcome to backseat this. If you know where she's at, let me know. Pokemon Violet is not a game I really care about backseating or spoilers for, so. Look down the stairs. Okay. Like, all the way down the stairs? Like, on the first floor? Did I maybe go up the wrong set of stairs? Maybe she's on the other side? Hey, look at the Drifloon! Be on this side? Did I just miss her because I went up the wrong set of stairs? Did I talk to her when she was at the bookshelf? Today. Start downstairs first. Okay. Which staircase do I go up? Right or left? Right or left? Lead the way, Shadow. Left. Okay, I'm going. I'm going. Is she somewhere on this middle floor? Did I continue up the stairs? Have I looked directly at her and I just haven't seen her? I kind of would have expected her to be by the Violet book for one of these cutscenes, but I guess not. Look around. Way down. Okay, so look around from up here. See, the problem is people keep popping in. They don't have a very far spawn distance. Do you have a landmark I could look at? Oh. Where is she? I don't know where to look. They always spawn where the books are. Like where the... Okay. I'll walk along every bookshelf then. Do you remember what floor she's on? Because the last interaction I had with her was after the class about the Violet book. Where she gave me more information about the Violet book, mysteriously not right next to the Violet book downstairs. This is wild. I feel like she's just not spawning in or something. Maybe I should exit the building and re-walk back in. Okay, I've walked by all the books on the top floor. Let's check out the middle floors. Okay, go to the entry door. Got it. I'm going. And turn around and look up again. The Violet book's over there, and she's not over there. You would think they would make it not quite this difficult to find her. Okay, go left. Okay. Not around this thing. But I'll walk all around it just to double check. Wait, is there? I was gonna say. I was like, wait, is there a room under the stairs? Wait, go straight. From where I am? Sorry, there was some lag as to when I saw it. I was kind of looking all around. I'm sorry. Go straight from where? Like up the stairs? Here, I'm here. Where do I go from here? He's not here. Go to the other side. Okay, okay, I'm going. I feel like I looked over here, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I missed it. It's possible I should maybe just walk outside and walk back in, because maybe she's not properly spawning in. We've had some real jank with this game. Oh... Like when I worked last episode. That was interesting. Satoros, if you're still lurking in chat, did you do this content? You know what, I'm walking outside. I'm walking outside and walking back in. You think you did, but you don't remember. Are you terribly busy right now, or would you be able to Google her location? Because the game said she's here. You gotta be kidding me. She's right here. She just didn't spawn in. She didn't even move. She was here the whole time! No! Game, why? Well, at least it's done. Yeah. Sudowoodo, the time has come. Cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of Ruin. They exist! Unlike you! Unlike you, Miss Ryport. Oh my goodness. Hey Vince, welcome in. Shadow says, I completed the first Pokedex. Congrats! I will probably not be doing that with this game, but that is exciting. I would guess, based on previous Pokemon titles, that probably unlocked the shiny charm for you. If it didn't, I am very curious how you get it in this game. Oh, you just need 2 more. Okay. Happy Lurk Vince, thanks for stopping in. And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper, of all places. Ha! In an interview piece with a carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently used sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin in shrines. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the areas surrounding each shrine keep the power of ruin at bay. Yep. I've already touched some of those. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Sidorado? Sure! Why not? A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. Ooh. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures, after all. I hope you'll investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. You feel trusted by Miss Ryport. Okay, well maybe we will have more content after Area Zero stuff is done. I do hope you will take on the hunt for the treasures of ruin if you are so inclined. Alright, I did actually snooze a BRB chat. Now that we're done searching for the teacher who didn't spawn in, why don't we take our BRB and then we can resume all of these teacher interactions when we come back. So, per usual, now's a great time to get yourself snack, blanket, beverage, all the good things, chat. I will put up some words while I'm taking my BRB. So enjoy that, and see you in a few. Alrighty, I'm back. Nice effort, chat. This feels like it's just gonna be a recurring theme for a whole lot of streams, chat, but I just gotta check because Twitch is lying to me. Are we a slideshow? I assume not. I assume everything's fine because no one has said anything, but Twitch just says I'm unstable, and that is apparently meaningless information now, but I feel compelled to confirm Does everything look fine? Tell me if it's not, chat. You're contractually obligated to do that. Alright, I saved my progress, so let's go talk to the teachers. Why? Wait. Do I have to... Hold on. There's still an exclamation point. I'm not a slideshow? Is that correct? Am I interpreting that nope correctly? Am I interpreting that correctly, Shadow? Every time I ask for the last several streams, people say, yeah, you look fine. But then Twitch is red and says I'm unstable, and I don't know what that means. I'm not a slideshow. Okay, thank you for confirming. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Does it still say she's... Why is there still an exclamation point for her? What does this mean? Oh, maybe it's just she's perpetually there until I pull up all the stakes and do the thing. Maybe that's why this is here? Uncertain. There you are. Hello? Sudorito, you scared me. One second, Shadow. I will answer that question momentarily. Were you cooking something? Oh no, I'm not here for anything food related at all. I was just walking around the entrance hall, and I felt that intense gaze that I told you about before. So I quickly ducked into the cafeteria here. Our cafeteria has only one entrance, so I thought I might be able to discover the identity of the person watching me if they followed me in here. Ah, someone's come just now. Huh? That's weird. I thought I saw her come in here. I guess I won't be able to ask my question today, either. That girl, I feel like I've seen her several times before. She seems to be a student here, but I get the feeling that her question is not about her studies. Next time I see her, maybe I'll go start up a conversation myself. It could have been a little scary, being here on my own. I'm glad you were here with me. You feel trusted by Miss Time. Alright, my team. My team shadow is... This is my current layout. I'm not necessarily beholden to this team. I haven't gone out of my way to really build a team like I have in previous Pokemon games. Last time I did that was 6th Gen. That was a fun team. I adored that team. Alas, with the changes that I've had to battle things in this game, I haven't found battling quite as fun. Do you even have a ghost type? Do I mean, not on my team. Actually, I'm not sure if anybody has a... somebody on this team might have Shadow Ball. Vaporeon, do you have Shadow Ball? Check summary. Maybe not. I feel like I had Shadow Ball on the team at some point. But I'm sure I have Ghost Pokemon in general in my boxes. It'll be towards the end, if I have any. Yes, I have all of these. I have entirely too many Gimmighoul. Oh, I felt bad not capturing them. I have forced myself to stop capturing them at a certain point, but... We got some good puppers. You love to see it. Oh... I don't know if I have what I need to evolve Sinistea. I should check my inventory at some point. And I should maybe... Question, chat. I forget. Is Mischievous a level up evolution? Or do I need an item for that? For Miss Magius. I don't actually recall. And I think this Mimikyu might have been... You had a special Terra type, didn't you? Check summary. It did not. Okay, never mind. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know it's a special, copper dish or something. It's like a chipped pot or something? I forget. I know there's 2 different ones for that. Depending on... I think it's 2 different ones, depending on if you have the legitimate Sinistea or not. What's the pocket for that? Could that be this pocket? It's probably this pocket is where the evolution stuff is. Let's check. Let's see if we have anything to evolve that. Chipped pot. For some reason, I feel like there's 2 different pots, depending on which version of Sinistea you have. I don't actually know if this is the correct one that I need to evolve the one that I have, but that's okay. Again, I'm not super concerned about filling out the Pokedex on this playthrough, so... Not that I haven't been doing that, because I've caught quite a few. How do I Pokedex again? Hold on, Pokedex. There we go. Not bad for not going out of my way, really. Oh. Kato says, bro, I have extra shiny Pokemon that I'm trying to give away. Oh, have you been shiny hunting? Or you just... Oh, apparently I walked into the door. Whoopsies. Or have you been, like, breeding for something specific and not getting the specific shinies you want? Biology lab, let's go. Oh, shiny legendaries giveaway. That's fun. Oh, there's two professors here even. Wait. Did I just bump into the door? What just happened? I must have bumped into the door. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, my dear Pseudo-Rudo. Thanks to your advice from before, Palmy is... Well, just see for yourself. Is it feeling better now? Yeah, it's feeling better, but this particular Palmy may just be a bit meek, I suppose. I had Nurse Miriam take a look as well, and she says there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. So it shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Even so, it never utters so much as a cry, which is odd. That part has even Mr. Jacques here stumped. Sorry that I couldn't be of any help. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Don't worry about it! Sir, I don't know how to pronounce that if that's French. Which I assume that it is. Unless it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I didn't take that hard a look at it. I have some more information now, thanks to the Academy's security cameras, though. It seems Palmy was attacked by a wild Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Shadow says it's Spanish. Was it actually Spanish? I never trust... Like, I've taken some Spanish classes in high school, but I never trust that what he's saying is actually Spanish now because of all of the French that he uses in his class. Oh. His we is his default. Anywho. Maybe it's still in a bit of shock from that experience and can't bring itself to speak yet? Oh. I'm sorry if that was painful for you, Shadow. Look, at this point, I'm just tuning most of it out because, again, he's speaking multiple languages in his language class, and I also did the last remaining language classes after the midterm, and 3 of them were just interpreting Pikachu cries with 0 facial animations on the Pikachu, and I'm just like, no, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done with these filler classes where I'm learning nothing. I feel like I'm losing brain cells taking this class. I'm just done. Oh, at least the history classes were, you know, we learned some lore things, and they're related to things that we'll be exploring later. Oh, no problem? Okay. Oh. Yep, if that's the case, there's absolutely no problem with keeping quiet. Pas de probleme. You can just attend. I feel like that looks like French. But I also don't know what French looks like, so I'm not, you know what, we're just skipping past that. Wait, that is, until it feels like talking. That's all we can do, really. Oh. Even if you can speak all sorts of languages, there's no guarantee that you can understand what's going on in someone's heart. But have no fear, I won't give up. No, I'll keep on trying until we've figured each other out. You feel trusted by Mr. Salvatore. Shadow says, okay, hold on. What am I holding on for? Shadow says, did you even know Spanish? Because how did you pass it? Shadow, do you know how long it's been since I've taken high school Spanish classes? It's been a very long time. I know, like, basics. The problem is, a lot of Romance languages have similar looking words. If you gave me a whole sentence in, like, regular, like, Spanish, I could probably get enough context to figure it out. But isolated words, there's a whole bunch of Romance languages that use the same spellings and pronounce them differently. How am I supposed to guess without context and without voice acting? Oh, I'm just saying. No, I took several Spanish classes. I took 2 years of Spanish in middle school, which essentially was just Spanish 1. And then I took through Spanish 4 in high school. So junior year was the last year I took a Spanish class, which was honors Spanish 4, I believe. But again, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, and I don't use conversational Spanish literally ever. Oh. Your stepmom's learning Spanish? Yeah, that's the thing though, it's like you just lose all of it when you don't have an opportunity or reason to use it. I also studied abroad in Florence for a semester in college, and I went as part of the art program for my school, and basically all of us went, none of us knew any Italian, so we were all in a basic Italian class while we were over there. And like, I picked up quite a bit, but I don't remember hardly any of it now. I could maybe figure out some sentences if it's written down and I could figure out the context. But offhand, if you asked me to say anything in Italian, I remember, 2 nouns, and, the is il and la. I don't remember hardly anything of the Italian that I learned. I remember the word for pineapple, and I remember the word for garlic. And the words for the. Oh. Shadow says, bro, when I was little in kindergarten, I failed school, but I still pass. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. I did not mean to leave. I would like to talk to you, sir. Hello? Why, hello there, Sudowoodo. You always seem to appear at the most crucial of moments. Is something going on? Well, you see, Master Hassel, I am here to collect you. So I see. I'm glad that you finally made up your mind about taking your place as leader of the family. Well, it is indeed true that I have made up my mind. I have made up my mind to continue teaching here at the Academy. How could you? Are you saying you don't care what happens to our proud lineage? I am saying that I have other priorities. Have a look around at the art decorating this room, would you? The children here are letting their senses, their perceptiveness, grow freely. I do not wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems so much more fun to me, if I'm being honest. What utter nonsense. And yet, your fearless, unflinching commitment to that nonsensical vision proves that you're worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. I will not give up. I will come as many times as I need in order to change your mind. Oh, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. You thought I could be cowed by some story spun up about my father's deteriorating health? I'm not so easily fooled. I will return another day. I'm so sorry you had to see all of that. I was so very close to resigning my post as teacher and returning to my home. But the students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Sudowoodo. Your words truly brought me strength. I cannot think of a way I can possibly repay my debt to you young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. 50 Dragon Terra Shards, do I need that many? Now then, let it be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue on my chosen path as instructor to the youths of our world. I formed a close bond with Mr. Hassel. Shadow says, I named my character Wolf Jr. Is that a reference? Salvatore is just talking to everybody. Oh, I hesitate to even see what he's gonna have to make me read next. Oh. Alright. Sir. Hello. My dear Sudowoodo. Tommy here is as healthy as can be. Well, it seems being quiet is simply a part of this one's personality. But it's hard for a Pokemon to communicate with its fellows without speaking up. As you know, wild Pokemon use their cries to tell each other all sorts of things, like the location of food or whether there are predators nearby. So, even if I were to release it back into the wild, I'm afraid that it may not be able to do those sorts of things. What do you think, Sudowoodo? Where does Palmy belong? With you, Mr. Salvatore. Oh, I didn't expect to hear mon nom, my name. Speaking of French, I probably pronounced that wrong. So you think it should stay here with me? Shadow says, do you know where to get us? You know where to get a Gengar with a CPU? I don't know what that means. Shadow, what does that mean? Tell me. I was so focused on getting it back in good health so I could return it to the wild that I didn't even consider that possibility. What do you think about that idea, my little palmy friend? Palmy, it spoke at last. Even without speaking Pokemon language myself, I know that that reply means yes. Oh, my dear Sudowoodo. Merci so very, very much for all your help with Palmy. All the more reason you should have this. Here, a rare Pokemon for you to raise. Did he give me a different regional Meowth? Is that why it's rare? I'm so happy. Yes, I, Salvatore, will take it upon myself to look after Palmy for good. I will indeed. Formed a close bond with Mr. Salvatore. Okay. Listen closely? You mean listen closely? What am I absorbing? What am I listening to? Go to the Thunder Gym in the middle of the city and find the girl. Iono? Is there more content to be had if I go talk to Iono? Oh, wait, hold on. There's another teacher here. Whoopsies. Okay, let me make sure. Let's actually see what he gave me. Okay, so he did give me Steel-type Meowth. Because we have Cantonian Meowth in this region, right? Or am I crazy? Is it a different Meowth? You don't know? Okay. I mean, I could go to the city with Iono. I actually don't know where she... I guess I don't know if I've talked to any of the gym leaders after battling them. Do they just hang out in their gyms? Where do they go? I mean, if there's new cutscenes, I would definitely go check that out. So, let me know if there's other cutscenes to be had. Ah, Miss Sudowoodo. There's something that I would very much like to ask for your help with. What is it? Shadow says, but you need to catch a Pokemon to trade it with the CPU girl. Oh, okay, so there's a NPC trade there? I could check it out. I'm not sure if I've already seen what that is, but I could check. Well, you see, I do not want anyone to overhear this, but I hear rumors of an incredibly sweet condiment that exists somewhere in the Paldea region. I absolutely must experience that ambrosial sweetness for myself. You're the only one who knows of my insatiable sweet tooth. Thus, I have no one else I can turn to for help in this matter. I cannot go looking for this condiment myself, lest I destroy the image students have of me. I will pay you for your troubles, of course. Give it some thought if this piques your interest. In the meantime, I will gather what information I can about this incredibly sweet condiment. I might have one of those. Hold on. I will share what I find with you as soon as I have more detailed information. You feel trusted by Mr. Saguaro. Shadow says the Pokemon looks like black spikes and skins and yellow eyes. That sounds like Pincurchin, which is, I believe, the name of the Pokemon you're referring to, which is I want to say pure electric Pokemon? Let's see if I have one. This one? Pincurchin? I only have one, though, so I don't know that I would want to trade it away. I like to have one of everything in my living dex. I would have to catch another one then if I was going to trade it. Actually, can I just talk to you immediately? Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. Okay, we'll be back later then. I'll let him find his information first. Interesting. So in progress things will actually animate the little speech bubble. Okay. Interesting. No way! No way! No way! Come on, Miriam, just try it. What's wrong? Oh, great timing, new kid. Nurse Miriam here won't try the sandwich I made. That's probably a wise choice, Nurse Miriam. Well, duh! I don't want to get a stomachache. You won't. Probably. I still remember that sandwich you made me with meat filling and meat for bread. Oh, no. Oh, don't do that. That's a bad idea. How are you supposed to hold the meats? Containing the meats? That just sounds so unpleasant. Don't do it. It's a trap. That one really messed me up bad. Oh. Very generous of Nurse Miriam trying it. I hadn't trained in the art of sandwich making yet back then. I was young and thoughtless and... Young and thoughtless? It was last month! So, as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through that intensive sandwich making training. It kind of makes me sad. You went through intensive sandwich making training? You worked really hard at it. I don't know that I feel comfortable saying you should try it. So we're going with the top option. Ugh. I guess I have no choice if you've got one of our cute little students on your side. So fine, I'll try your sandwich. Let's see it. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Here it is. Oh no. Oh no. It's a little strongly flavored, but I guess it's not bad. Woohoo! My training paid off. I'm so glad my sandwich pleases the great Nurse Miriam. I look up to you, you know. You feel trusted by Miss Dendra. Thank you for trying it, and thanks to you too, new kid. I have a name! And she's run off again. That was weird. But that's just how Miss Dendra is, I guess. She's always coming into the nurse's office with some injury or another, too. I don't know if a teacher is allowed to call me new kid. After, oh. Look at the giraffe. Anywho, I was about to say, I don't know if a teacher's allowed to call me new kid after I take the entire class and the midterm and the final. I think it's a little unfair to not remember my name by this point. Oh. Kata says, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird that she doesn't remember my name by this point. I keep bumping into the door. No, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Miss Sudorudo, about that matter with which I need your help. I have discovered the name of the incredibly sweet condiment. It is called Sweet Herba Mystica. If you should find it during the course of your treasure hunt, I would be grateful if you would share some with me. Miss Sudorudo, have you anything to report about the Sweet Herba Mystica? Give Mr. Squaro some of your Sweet Herba Mystica. I didn't know I still had any, but sure! Yes! Oh. You don't have any sweet herba mystica. That's what I was gonna say. I didn't think I had any. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's, I guess, yeah, that's in progress. Okay, so school store is the last. Wait, did it say school store? School store? Wait, this is school store? Have we been there before? Have I been here? Have I been here? My darling here is always falling asleep no matter where we are. Maybe it's using the move rest to heal up. I actually can't remember if we've been here before. I was trying to catch a Pokemon, but I didn't have any Pokeballs and it got away. I'm gonna buy extra balls this time. You like bread? I like rice balls myself. I just can't resist the smell of fresh baked bread. I always end up buying some. Oh, why not have a browse, my dear? We have all sorts of handy items. What do you have? Huh. Okay, so a lot of the selection that I could just get at a... Okay, it's basically a Pokemon Center, but with fresh water and lemonade and stuff. Okay. That's fine. No, I'm good. Thank you, dear. Best of luck with your studies. I don't mean to be crouching, but hello. Let's do, new kid. You here to do a little shopping? Sure, I came to shop. The school store's a nice place. They've got everything you need right here. Hello. Wanna come sit with me? Oh? Okay. I'm here to check out the sandwiches they've got for sale. School store sandwiches taste great and have excellent nutritional balance too. You're not making your own? I guess I'm not used to it yet. All that training kind of wore me out. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm going to take a break from sandwich making for a bit. Shadow says, I'm going to do Pokemon raids. Alright, well, thank you for dropping in. Enjoy the raids. Alright, I didn't tell you what my goal was. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me. It was my way of saying thanks. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does. I really look up to her. I wanted to try sandwich making so I could be skilled at doing something for other people, like she is. But I guess I just wasn't cut out for it. What I am cut out for, though, is being full of energy, so I decided to focus on that instead. Like I said in class, I think people and Pokemon should make their strong points together. You really helped me out, new kid. Take this as my way of saying thanks. 10 bottles of protein. Don't mind if I do. Alright then. What should I go with today to get my protein in? He formed a close bond with Miss Dendra. Alright. I think that means we're free to leave. Never mind. We have something at the schoolyard. Lies and slander. Oops-a-doodles. Alright. Where's the lady? I'm glad she was spawned in. Hello? Sudowoodo. Help me keep an eye out, would you? I've set up a little ambush here for that girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any second. An ambush? Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah! It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's been secretly watching me recently? Time? How'd you know I guess you must have noticed me. I'm sorry. Well, of course I noticed. You were watching me practically all day, every day after all. I assume there's something you want to ask me. Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as a gym leader, and I love rock-type moves so very much. Oh my. You just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for retiring was never made public. But it's well known among the students here that you just avoid the question anytime it's asked. I thought it would be rude to ask you a question that you don't want to answer, so I just couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt so very intense. I see, forgive me. So very intense? Never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I disliked being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary. Talking about the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. Why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans of becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't plan to do so. My sister is doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher most enjoyable these days. But since I am, in fact, your teacher, I would appreciate it if you would call me Miss Time, as students do, and not just Time. Okay, I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. Ah, that made me so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. I was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me. But having you here with me allowed me to do what needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time, Pseudo-Rudo. Allow me to show you my appreciation a little. I hope these help you on your adventure. Why do I need 50 Rock Terra shards? That's a lot! Rock Terra shard. Apparently I haven't gotten any of these before. On rare occasions, these shards form when a Terra Pokemon falls in battle and its Terra Jewel shatters. You formed a close bond with Miss Time. Oh, if it isn't Pseudo-Rudo. I'm glad that you seem to be doing so well. Okay. I need to hydrate a little bit. I've been talking a lot. Oh. Guess we've been chit-chatting up all the teachers. Oh, you're still here and just lurking? Okay. We do have a lurk command if you ever want to use it. Not that people are obligated to, but... Oh. I hope the raids are going well. I meant to go to the entrance. I guess we're done. I don't know if I can actually fly away from here, because it's technically inside the school. Okay, let's go! It's time. And not miss time. Oh. That is really way more than I wanted to do at the school, so it's now time to go do actual story content. Let's put Gudra back at the front of my party. I did buy a whole bunch of Ultra Balls since last time, so I should be good to go once we get back into Area 0. Okay. I don't exactly know what's gonna happen when we fly back here. Maybe we just have to enter again and it'll automatically warp us down to the bottom? Oh. Man, my forehead feels tense. I don't know if that's a headache or what. Let me in. Shadow says, I'm changing my Gengar Terra into dark type. That sounds fun. I don't actually know what dark moves Gengar has access to. I would guess foul play, but I'm not really sure about anything else. Alright, let's go. And I insta-warp to the bottom, I guess. Oh man, phlegm. Hello, friends. Can I talk to you? I guess not. Oh no! Oh no! Wait, how do I camera? How do I camera? Hold on, what's the button for camera? Nope, that's not it. Nope, how do I camera? This is very important. How do I... Nope. Kudra, go back in your Pokeball. What's the camera button? Oh, I get a treat time. Third Monkey, do you remember the button for camera? I need the camera ASAP. But also, thank you for the treat time, Third Monkey. Oh. This is very important content. I need to take a selfie. It's up or down? No, that's not it. Wait, get me out of this. Down? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shadow. Alright, now I have to figure out the selfie button. Hello? Hi. You wanna come sit with me? Hey, bud. He might be on camera. Hold on. Is the boy in frame? Is he in frame? Sort of. Hi. His face is, alas, not in frame. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. This is the content that we're playing this game for. Oh, it's incredible. Do I have any other expressions? It was the spicy child. Sword Monkey, are you seeing what's happening on the screen right now? This is incredible content. Hold on. Wait, we might need one as this too. Hold on, do we have other... Oh! Okay, we have other filters. I don't know what this filter is. Starburst? What is Starburst? Oh, does it just make the... Oh, it just makes the shine. I mean, that's kind of fun. Film reel, no. No, 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 no. No. I kind of like the Starburst. The Starburst was, like, mostly normal. Then again, it makes... What is happening with these effects down here? Oh, Goodra's out. No wonder why there's effects. Incredible. This is incredible content. Can I... We can rotate the camera... Change music. I don't know why that would matter at all. Anywho. Alright. Should we move on with it? Hold on. It's... What? Oh, I can change... Oh, I can change my face. I can change my face. Hold on. Oh, wait. How do I go back to this? How do I do the different expressions again? Nope, that's not it. Apparently that is also the capture button. Seriously, how do I do the different poses? No. This, okay. No, I'm pretty sure it's just this if I want a different pose. This would be a weird pose for that. I mean, this is kind of funny too. No, this is fine. This is it. Or is it this? I don't know. I don't know. What's funnier, chat? I am wasting entirely too much time on this. Wait, how do I change my face again? Back. What was the button for changing just my facial expression? Is that this? I don't know that it matters. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I know, but it's funny to find stupid things like this. That's all. I know I'm wasting too much time. Wait, actually, by taking those pictures that way, am I actually capturing the menu overlay too? Oh, I am. Okay, hold on. So I have to take it this way. Okay. Can I get any sparkles in the frame? Hold on, I want some sparkles in the frame. Sparkles? Sparkles? Area 0, you're slacking. Give me sparkles. Give me random particle effects. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. We're moving on. Okay. We're done. We're done. Oh. Sorry, chat. One moment. Cat knocked something over. I have no idea what he knocked over. You might need a playtime if you're free. If not, don't worry about it. Alright, alright. Let's move on. But you need to go back to your ball. I don't think I actually have Chansey, so let's go. I think I may have accidentally KO'd Chansey. Let's see if this is too much. Not too much. That's perfect. Healing would... Oh. Healing wish would have failed. I don't remember what that does then. You have to, though. You know what? Let's drop its special defense. Let's do one more. I don't know what the base PP for soft-boiled is. Satoros, you don't know offhand, do you? Is it like 5 or 10 for soft-boiled? You think it's 10? Okay. You know what? Maybe we just use acid spray for several hits in a row. I don't really want to waste all my Dragon Pulses. What an overzealous Chansey. Does that have recoil? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm just gonna risk an Ultra Ball here. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Definitely not enough. Last resort? Oh no, what does that do? Interesting. That was not a recoil damage move. I was almost afraid it would be. Oh, not the double edge. Curses. Oh, it's still standing. Perfect. This might be fine. It's no longer fine. Get in the boat. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I realized when I was sorting my boxes off stream that I had a Blissey, but not a Chansey. Chansey. It walks carefully to prevent its egg from breaking. However, it is extremely fast at running away. Send to boxes. Ah, Shadow says, gotta enjoy the little things. It's oh. I was about to say it's true, and then I got smacked in the face by a bird. I don't enjoy getting smacked in the face by a bird. In the video game or in real life. The in real life is a partial exaggeration, but based on a true story. Do I have Giraffe Rig? Ah! If I don't, it wants to have me. It wants to trample my face. Okay, where is my psychic box? I do have Giraffe Rig. Okay. We are good. Ready to continue onward. Let's go. I do enjoy the music down here. Oh, that looks like the first of the buildings we need to check out. Like the view. Appreciate the rainbow. So Penny, how'd you wind up friends with Sudowoodo anyway? Huh? Well, I guess she just really came through for me when I needed her. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess, and my friendships, well, ditto. Sudowoodo was a big help getting all that sorted out. Bro, so she helped you out too while she was tackling all the gyms. Can't read that fast. What about you then, Nimona? Sudowoodo and I are classmates, neighbors back home too. Plus, I said she should aim to be a champion, and she did it. So now I've got a champion bud. Wait, what? That's wild. Hold it right there, you two. You think you've got cool friendship origin stories with Sudowoodo? They're nothing compared to what me and her went through. Our friendship's on another level. Nobody asked you. Stop trying to flex on us. I guess we're all in the Buds with Sudowoodo club. It should be illegal for dialogue to go that quick when it is not voice acted. That is so incredibly rude. How did they decide that pacing? Like, actually, did someone read it out loud? Because if they did, they didn't read it slow enough. I'm pretty sure I have that. Ooh, TM? TM who dis? Flare Blitz. I was reading that. Game? Game? I don't need locusts. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I'm good other than the fact that I'm due for a BRB, apparently. According to my creator dashboard. Okay, let's go a little bit farther and then we'll do that. Oh my goodness, cat. They are raring to go. It's good to see them so excited about playtime. Okay. Full restore. I will take it. Sword Monkey says, I interrupt your reading with this bug chainsaw. You're not wrong. Oh. Oh, here's the building. You know what? I don't know if we're going to automatically walk into a cutscene once we get too close, so I'm going to pause and take my BRB here. You know the drill, chat. Now is a great time to get yourself snack, blanket, beverage. All the good things. Okay, I've saved my progress. That's good. I don't know why I unpaused. That's silly. Alright, take care of yourselves, chat. Be back in a few. Enjoy some words. Nicely done, chat. Alright. That's off, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Do the progress. Get the stuff. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations. Arvin. Arvin, no. Research stations. Well, I was close. Arvin, no, you were not. You're not even in the same ballpark. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Dun dun dun. Yeah! What the heck is that? That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Sudowoodo. Let's take it on together. Oh, it's a different Pokemon here in Scarlet? Interesting. Can't even see our Pokemon. Okay, there we go. But what if I want to catch it? We determined this was... What, fairy? Is that what we determined? For the night. I forget since last Pokemon stream. Oh. Nobody's catching it now. Goodra wants to learn the move Power Whip. I probably don't want that because that sounds like a physical move, but let's just double check. Yeah, and it's 85 accuracy, which is not great. What's the matter, Tail? Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Yeah, buddy, what's wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Dubious boy. I don't know what I picked up, but that's, I don't know. It's fine. We'll keep on going. Keep on trucking. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Taros, I heard a weird noise. You might want to check on the hex spawn. If you're not busy. I don't see him on the counter from here, but I can't really get a good view of the kitchen. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Sudowoodo, if you'll be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Well, wherever he was, he's now here. Maybe he wasn't into trouble, I don't know. I just heard a noise and I don't know what it was. Alright, press the button. Someone's finally gonna let me press the button. You want to press the button to disable one of the locks on the Zero Lab? Yes. Yes, please. You heard the professor. Better press it. Lock disabled. 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Okay, let me read the journals. Thanks to my prototype Terra Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. We've determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call blank. The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise Blank's shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. I wonder if my dad ever worked here. I wanted to check out the other rooms, but the doors are busted. So, yeah, this is going great. Looks like you could get a decent rest on the bed here if you and your team get tired. Although it looks kinda mildewy. Well, that sounds like a free CP restore to me. So yes, please. Not that I need it, but I might as well. You, Gudra, and the rest of your party feel full of energy again. I think that's just my team. That's not me. I am not... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. What was that at the front of the room? No. Go back in. We're going back in. Let me in. What's this looking thing? Where would you like to go? It actually was a teleporter. Wow. We're gonna have to try the teleporter at some point. Oh. Okay, let's go. I almost never saw my dad in my whole life. Oh, is it time for the backstory reveal? Honey, shh. He was always busy with work. Hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. The boss was the only one I had to talk to. So yeah, I don't really know him at all, even if he is my dad. I tried not to think too much about it. Tried to just be proud that he was this famous genius. But the truth is, I would have rather just had a dad who was there, even if he wasn't anything great. I haven't seen him for ages now, unless you count seeing him in the news or whatever. Used to at least get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a couple years ago. And then there he appears out of the blue and tells me we've got to come to Area Zero, huh? Some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. No, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me pipsqueak, you big lunk. That's the spirit, you two. We're bonding. And I'm speed reading, which is my greatest weakness. Oh, anything but this. Thunderwave. Thunderwave is good. Did he get the ball stuck under the bookshelf? Of course he did. He's so talented. He's a talented floof. Oh my goodness. You tell him, bud. Do you know where my rulers are? Do you need help getting that out? Yeah, okay. Actually, that looks like a dead end. Hold on, let's go over there first, and we'll check that out. Our little palmies. Sassy mint. Oh, that's funny. Last time I came to the Great Crater, I was trying to go see my dad. I got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I'd never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy weird metallic machine thing. You sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more, I don't know, robot-y than average? Yeah, I'm sure. It was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my Bostiff real bad, so it's not like I'd just forget. I don't ever want to run into that awful thing again. It was that strong, huh? And I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're real tactless sometimes, Nimona. You know that? No response from the peanut gallery. Okay. Oh, never mind. I guess this was not a dead end. But that's okay. This is fine. The sparticle effects keep getting me. I keep feeling this like there's an item on the ground. Oh, but there's not. It's just the sparkle particles. Oh my goodness, it's a zoomy boy! Sparkly tree. I want, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Ignore the humans. Flame charge, okay. Excuse me. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm a foot away, but apparently that's close enough. No thank you. No thank you. I already have Giraffe Rig. Pardon me. Forehead stents. Hawlucha. I think I have Hawlucha. Oh, here's the next station. The second research station, and about time too. Phew, let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Oh, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Oh, shiny. Oh, look, it's so shiny. Why did Nintendo slash Game Freak slash the Pokemon Company, I guess mostly the Pokemon Company, not make ornaments of this thing for Christmas? This might not be my favorite Pokemon game, but I would totally have been all on board for the Deliburb the Deliburb robot ornament. If there had been one. Hey look, a Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Oh my gosh, so cute. What the? What? Naruto, it's battle time. I want one. Okay, this is a bad matchup. Probably a bad matchup. I actually guess I don't entirely know what its typing is. I'm gonna swap in Toxicroak here. I might not even get a turn based on the last fight, but we can try. Oh. Hey, Xandros! No, we haven't finished this game yet either. At this rate, we might have one more episode. or maybe more than one. I actually don't know how long it's gonna take to get all of the Iron Stake things that we were learning about from the history teacher. Whirlpool? Why do you get Whirlpool? Its head popped off! I have concerns. I have concerns. Oh. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Oh my goodness. They're feral. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Like wild Pokemon, don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Huh? What's that book? We just read that. We also read that. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Sudowoodo? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Doesn't mean they're not Pokemon. Maybe. They definitely do look different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in a Pokedex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor! Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the future? it is theoretically possible to travel to the future. Boys, do not knock over my lamp. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, Possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Sudowoodo, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Press the button! Yes. You heard the professor, better press it. Lock disabled. 204 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Sudowoodo. You know that book you told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. You obtained the Violet book. Put the Violet book in your bag's key item pocket. Welcome back, Shadow! Violet Book, a record of the expedition that the author, Heath, went on within the Great Crater of Paldea. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay, Sudowoodo? The crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret. But if we can harness this energy, it will open up research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. Excuse me, pardon me. At last, I can resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. It can't be. It just can't. But then who... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arvin is realizing a thing. We'll find out. We'll find out what the revelation is. Oh. Oops. Is that readable? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I can't believe I get to battle Pokemon from a whole different era. This is incredible. I'm so glad I came here with you. Seriously, a time machine? Feels like we just stumbled into a sci-fi novel or something. Assume those are non-interactable, like they were at the first one. Got another warp. Never mind. Okay. Awesome sauce. Let's keep going. Alright. There we go. What are your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Wait, how do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I looked into him for my own reasons too. But Nimona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family? Ugh, no way. That's so not my thing. Though, yeah, I guess you could say mother and father were, like, hands-off, but in a good way? My big sister will probably take over the business, so they pretty much let me do what I wanted. Wait, you call them mother and father? That is some pampered little princess stuff right there. Yeah. Kayate Penny, what is your family super... Okay, my family is unbelievably annoying. Like, super overprotective. You mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me, like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world. Great. He's the worst. And that's a real downer for your dad, having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Cinerudo, how about you? Your mother seemed super nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made too. Really? Wish I could have seen that, but it tasted great. I do not know if I have you. Hello? Do I have you? Maybe? Do I have a masquerade? I do not. Sweet. Actually, not sure what to use here. Let's start with acid spray, I guess. What's the matter, bud? Quiver dance. Oh no, not the quiver dance. Why am I on a float? This water is not deep enough to need one. Zap zipper. I'm actually not sure if I could safely do one more, but I guess I'll try. This might be too much. Yep, too much. Okay. Maybe I will just try Dragon Pulse if I can find another one. Oh, that's a camera angle? Too much? Not too much. Sweet. I will take it. Hey. Masquerain was caught. Masquerain. The eyeball Pokemon. Its category is eyeball Pokemon? Oh no. The antennae have distinctive patterns that look like eyes. When it rains, they grow heavy, making flight impossible. The Sword Monkey says, Pokemon is a small indie company. They can't just figure out if tall enough. Gotta put on float. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, like, I am ankle deep in this water. Gudra definitely could have just stood in the water. Really, sweet. Okay, let's go. Pretty sure I have Flamigo. Oh, there's the next station. Oh! Do I have Fergariff? Hold on, hold on. Do I have Fergariff? Oh, wait, Giraffarick is psychic. What am I saying? Psychic, psychic, psychic. I do not have Fergariff. Okay. Let's catch that. But... guess that's fine. I actually don't know. Is Fergariff pure psychic? Uncertain. Oh, that's a camera angle. Oh, there's a boy in a box. What? This might be too much, but we're gonna try it. Oh, that was fine. actually just be able to do a tiny bit of chip damage with acid spray. Hey, buddy, no. Tail. Ultra Ball. Oh. Not the crunch. I'm gooey, I'm not crunchy. That's probably why it did so little damage to Gudra. Not crunchy enough. Farigirith, long neck Pokemon. The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body as Farigirith whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies. Send 2 boxes. I'm in a giraffe rig. No thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm good. Woo! A bag. Actually, we are... Well... No, it's fine. I'll just use an item. Because it's probably gonna put me into a battle first. That's fine. This is fine. And we'll save my progress. Buddy, why are you hugging the banister? Oh my goodness. Feral boy. Feral floof. There's an item over here. Careful, Mint. Alright, another research station. Nice! We get to chill for a minute. Nothing's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Huh? Oh, Penny. Such a worrywart. Huh? See? Wait a sec. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along? Whoa, you've battled one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Sudowoodo and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. A boss stick. Oh, it's a crime what they did to future Dawn fan. Poor future Dawn fan. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, hello. You want to sit with me? I think you're wound way too much to want to sit with me, but think about it. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our crater get-together? Jealous! If we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Sudowoodo. Let's get into that research station. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds future-y. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arven. You had Miraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then, but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Miraidon, it was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, Miraidon, which I entrusted to Sudowoodo, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup, as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also come to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0, waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'd be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Sudowoodo, please disable the next lock using the central panel there. Hi, Faizu! Welcome in. Quietly. Oh. Faizu says, sadly, throwing more people and money at a problem is not usually the solution, especially when you have Nintendo pushing deadlines. And yeah, I lurk. Well, happy lurk, Faizu. Thank you for stopping in. You want to press the button to disable one of the locks on the Zero Lab? Yes. I want to press all the buttons. You heard the professor. Better press it. Lock disabled. One of 4 locks is still active. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Sandra says Nintendo doesn't push deadlines. Well, in this case, I don't think it's Nintendo pushing deadlines. I think it's Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. Trying to keep games at a certain pace with the anime, you know? Which at a certain point, it just becomes untenable. Oh. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it Miraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Wait, did I read the second part of that? Okay, no, I did. These plot twists really tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Not that I'm complaining. If that other Pokemon really is the only family it has left in the world, it must want to be together again, right? You can leave any wild Pokemon up to me. I'll have them beat in no time so we can march on. Alright, let's go. One left. Oh. Oh, we're going into a secret tunnel. So Miraidon's a future Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. Naruto, you've got to let me battle Miraidon right now. Nimona, cool your jets. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. That was the first I heard of it coming from the future myself. It was just some weird Pokemon my dad brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My dad made me promise to keep it a secret, and I had to take care of it for him too. So that's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. A few of the folks living nearby ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Once that happened, my dad took it and went back to Area 0. Guess that makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. Yeah, if people found out, it'd be all over the news. I didn't see my dad or Miraidon again after that. For ages. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid, but I felt like I'd lost my dad because of Miraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. I just hated Miraidon and everything about it. Didn't want to even talk about it. I'm sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner, Sudowoodo. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever, and you didn't tell any of us. Yep, sure would have been great to know all that relevant info before we got here. Dang, you guys, harsh. Okay, well, we could keep going that way, but I assume down is the way to go. Hale, what's up, buddy? Yes, why are you so yelly? Oh, I want these. I want it, it's mine. Mine. Nobody doubles with me. Buddy, what? Actually, this is probably the wrong Pokemon to have out for this. It's gonna have access to ice moves. What do I want here? I actually don't have anything good for this, I don't think. I guess we'll bring out Corviknight and see if I can do anything that isn't too much. I don't know that I can do anything here that isn't too much. Flip turn? What is flip turn? What is the power level on these? This is technically lower power. Let's try this one. Oh, it's a boy on a bike. What? Hey, no eating blinds. Okay, thank you. Alright, I guess I just have to throw an Ultra Ball here, because nothing I have will be weak enough. Maybe switch something else out and do some chip damage? Let's see what I have. Actually, hold on. Hold on. It's a steel type. Do I have any heavy balls? No. No, I don't. Okay. Let's switch something else in. Let's swap in Vaporeon, I guess. Oh, not the freeze dry. Anything but the freeze dry. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was really close. Okay, Ultra Ball. Please and thank you. Sweet. Alright. Iron Bundle. Paradox Pokemon. It resembles a mysterious object mentioned in an old book. There are only 2 reported sightings of this Pokemon. Send 2 boxes. Alright, let me actually swap. Change your position. Actually, maybe I want Vaporeon for the other one. Try this. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. I was like, where are you? Oh. Lamora. Super effective. Okay. I guess it would either be part rock or part ground then? Try Ice Beam. I guess it would be rock, because it's normal effectiveness for Ice Beam. Oh, it's frozen! That doesn't happen often. It thawed out immediately. Okay. Power Gem. Okay. Yeah, it's probably rock type. Get in the ball! The opposite of that. I do like the new animation for Power Gem though. Oh, not that, not that. This. Sweet. Lamora, or Pokemon. Lamora's petals are made of crystallized poison energy. Oh, it's rock poison. Okay, I was way off with guessing that it was fairy based on its name. Okay, rock poison. Now I know. It has recently become evident that these petals resemble Terrajewels. And 2 boxes. Alright, I need to do some healing. Probably should have used a max potion on Vaporeon, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's go. Oh, is that a... That's a Dunsparce, isn't it? Dunsparce is normal type. Change position. We'll put Goodra back at the top. You're huge! It's huge! See how much damage this does. Okay. It inflated a little bit. Goodra became confused. I'm gonna try Acid Spray and hope it's not overkill. Okay, perfect. Oh, not the double edge. Okay. I never expect the double edge. No! No, not the double edge! Anything but that! Rip. Ripping pepperonis. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that bag. Camera, please. Organical. This might actually be okay. Let's see. Let's try. Sweet. Okay. Try one acid. Actually, we might be able to get away with more than one acid spray. We might be able to get away with 2. Aww. Yep. How rude. Ooh, ooh. Gosh darn it. All the things. Okay, not Gudra. I'm actually not sure what to pull out here. Maybe Corviknight? Aww. Iron? Jugulus? Is it like jugular? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce that? Jugulus? How am I supposed to pronounce that? Try drill peck, I guess. Okay. Okay, Sir Monkey, you also agree it's Jugulus? Do you really think I can get away with a Steel Wing? I'm not sure. Not sure? I 70. This is only 80. You know what? I'm just gonna try a Ultra Ball. Oh, sweet. Iron Jugulus. Paradox Pokemon. It's possible that Iron Jugulus, an object described in an old book, may actually be this Pokemon. And 2 boxes. I should maybe do some healing. Battle. No, wait, not battle. What am I thinking? Where are my quick balls at? Because apparently these can just explode. No! Anything but this. Ow. Alright, water pulse it is. Oh! That actually would be super helpful here if it stops it from exploding. Stealth Rock, interesting. I'm just gonna risk the Ultra Ball. Darn. Earthquake. Okay, so it has Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, Earthquake. We still haven't seen the fourth move. Don't explode. Don't explode! Okay. Xander says, hey, random question. What capture card are you using? Hold on. I believe it's Elgato. It's the HD 60S Plus. Here, I'll write it in chat. HD. We tried the regular version of that initially, and it periodically, because the website said that it was compatible with Mac. But that was a lie because the audio kept just abruptly stopping for no reason. So we had to upgrade. Why? What were you using for your stream the other day, Xanaros? If you were not using that. Xander says, sounds fun. I might need to look at a different capture card. Oh, that was just straight to PC. Okay. Oh, it looks like I'm going to get at least one turn to try to capture this in the red. Get in the ball! Get in the ball! Nope. Dinner says, the one I have seemed to glitch in and out while playing my PS5. Oh no. Why, what one are you using, Xanaros? Okay, finally it got in the ball. We're good. Garganical. Rock salt Pokemon. Many Pokemon gather around Garganical, hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salt. As Xanaros says, it's an Avermedia 1. It's a mini capture card. Okay. Send 2 boxes. Oh, I guess this is a dead end until, oh, never mind. Wait, maybe we can go this way? Ooh. Sparklies. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. That's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. Jenner says, so I might have to do the PS5 remote stream and link that with OBS temporarily. Why, what else are you, what are you thinking of streaming from PS5, Xanaros? I don't have that. I should maybe heal. It's an unevolved Glimora. Get over here. Limits. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly the amount that I needed. Ultra Ball. Beat. Glimmet, or Pokemon. Glimmet's toxic mineral crystals look just like flower petals. This Pokemon scatters poisonous powder like pollen to protect itself. Send to boxes. Pardon me, ignore me, thank you. Interesting. Is that a Glimora? Is that a Glimora in... That looks like a Pokemon. Hold on. Oh, it actually was a Glimora. I think. That's okay. I just wanted to make sure it was the same species. Miraidon came to our age through the time machine. And it lived here a while with the professor, along with another one of its kind. That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of. Or to its second home, at least. I guess this place should be familiar to it, sure. Aw, that's great. A chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jibe with how it's been acting all spooked since we got here. It doesn't seem eager to come out of its ball anytime soon, either. Really? I thought it was just scared because we were so high up. Huh? Who said it was scared of heights? Given how Miraidon was acting earlier, I think something bad happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky just seeing a place that you've got bad memories of. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in my class. Thinking about school made me want to hide away somewhere, so I know how it feels. Aw, Penny. Maybe it got hurt down here in Area 0, just like my boss did. We can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. But that's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. And no, I'm not just saying that because I super badly want to battle Miraidon myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it and not one of us. Mona, you're kind of unbelievable in a mostly good way. But also in a slightly bad way. Did I actually capture one of the Dunsparces? I don't remember. I did not. I did not capture a Dunsparce. I'm not entirely sure I have enough time to do that. Because we're coming up on a BRB, but we're also coming up on the end of stream, so I'd rather spare you all, chat, and not force you to have an ad break for just a little bit more of streaming time. So let's save twice, as per tradition. And then I'm gonna double check if there's anybody to raid. I think there is, unless he stopped. Which he might have raided out. Let's find out. Oh my goodness, you are feral, sir. Nope, Kairos is still live. Kairos is live and playing Final Fantasy IX, so let's go say hi, chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Maybe one more stream of this, maybe two. I'm not sure how much time the next section plus all of the content that the history teacher was talking about. And I'm not sure how long that's gonna take us, but we're approaching the end. Have a great night, folks. Thanks for hanging out. If you would like to see some Final Fantasy IX, stick around. Bye!